Uh, so I've been doing some thinking, and I've decided that I'm going to do this thing. It's going to get a little bit confusing, but you're smart people, you should be able to keep up. I'm going to do this thing where will have like an episode of a series, such as Slime Rancher, that you are watching now. But within that, I will also have a series that I'm doing, like, my opinions on stuff. Because seeing as I cannot just record, like, have a camera and record that without, like, having, you know, phone footage. Also, I don't feel like being on camera. And I don't have, like, a microphone and stuff, so that wouldn't really work. I'm just gonna do it. I could, like, pick a game just to have as, like, my, like, talking about things. I might do that, but for now we're stuck with having this, which brings me on to the topic of, like, what I want to talk about today. I don't plan these things, I will just talk about whatever comes in my head. I plan the topics, I do not plan what I'm going to say about them topics. The topic I wanted to talk about today on this one is relationships of all sorts, friendships, family, romantic relationships, all that kind of stuff. Because my relationships with people are weird as hell. And I'm going to tell you all about it. For example, my friendships with people, for some reason, I have some weird friends, I'll tell you that. Because a lot of my friends don't really like me. Because I am known to be a bit of a prick, and I've never denied that. I am very much an arrogant prick, because I will, you know, be an arsehole for the sake of being funny. And those are the kind of things that I find funny, and, like, the kind of things that I think other people might find funny. We'll have a bit of a laugh, release some endorphins, go home, and the world will be a very slightly better place. But a lot of my friends don't find the things I say very funny, because a lot of them think that I take it too far with some of my jokes. But because we were talking about, like, the weird way that, like, some things, like, it's like some things are said, because the ending to a word, like is, like the ist ending to a word, can either mean you are partaking, you are someone who does a particular activity, or you're someone who is discriminatory against a certain group of people. Like, for example, like, a cyclist is someone who does cycling, but a racist isn't someone who does running. A racist is someone who is discriminatory against different, you know, different cultures and racial backgrounds. Like, so we were like poking fun at that in history class. So it's just like, oh, is a racist someone who runs marathons? It's just like that kind of thing, that kind of stupid thing. But then I said something that I don't know if I can say on this channel, because I'm usually considered to be, like, somewhat of a family-friendly person. I'm gonna say it anyway. So I said, if we're considering racists to be people who, like, do running and that, would a sexist be what you call a sex worker? And the person next to me, who was also making these jokes with me, just stopped and went, "Oh God!" And I was just like, "What? We've been doing these jokes. That's what we've been doing. How is that too far?" Because, like, I don't really know, because in my head that was like the same level of you know, stuff as we were already doing. So I don't understand how it was too far, but I clearly overstepped the mark somehow. But then I told it to different people and they thought it was funny. So I don't really get how the boundaries work on this, because some people think I take jokes too far, and others think that, you know, I'm funny. And I hope there are more of the latter than the first, because, you know, I kind of want to be funny, because, you know, that would really help my ego right now. But yeah, but different relationships, different other spectrum of the kind of relationships other than friendships, like romantic relationships. I'm not good at them. I found that out very recently, because I entered my first romantic relationship, like somewhat, I think about a month ago, sometime around that. I do actually remember the exact date. I'm just trying not to seem pathetic, but oh damn, what's the date today? I need to actually check that real quick. It's the 7th. Oh damn. Well, I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Right. But yeah, I realized that I'm no good at romantic relationships because I'm no good at being romantic. Because like I try and say romantic things and it just doesn't sound right coming from me, and because I can't time it right. It's like, for example, if I just want to go up to my partner and just like compliment them, just like, for example, just go up and say you are beautiful without any context, it just sounds weird. And I'm no good at taking compliments from them either, because like they'll just turn to me and just go, you're really pretty, you're really cute, and I'm just like, I mean, okay, have your opinion, but I think you need your eyes tested because I am no eye candy over here. And like we'll get into this back and forth argument over whether or not I'm attractive. Which the answer is always no, I'm not. But oh god, frame rates. And like we'll be sitting, like I'll go around our house and like we'll be sitting down watching like Netflix and chill, if you would. But at some point, inevitably, I will say something weird and or stupid that will make them want not only to leave the room but to leave me as well. But I'll never say that out loud because they're too nice. Because like at some point they'll say something and I'll just like I'll just go like under my breath, just like that's what she said or something, because that's the kind of jokes I make. I make very weird jokes like that. Just when I'm uncomfortable, I just try and break the ice with saying weird jokes. It never works. Because like we could be having like a somewhat romantic moment, like we're just like, I don't know, just on the sofa, like having a hug, watching some Netflix and stuff, and then I will start saying something weird, and or trying to make jokes. And I just ruin the atmosphere completely. Yay me! I'm destined to be a virgin forever, I know it. But yeah, also what I've started doing recently is just every single joke, every single time that I go around their place, they will inevitably start trying to tickle me for some reason. So, like, the way I try and make them stop is whenever they do it, just make really weird sounds whenever they, like, poke my thighs or try and tickle my knees or something. That's weird. And I'll just make really weird sounds. But if anything, it just spurs them on more. They don't stop. And it's really weird. But we finally made over $1,000 on this. But anyways, yes, so... I just wish I could be better at this stuff, you know. Cause like I do enjoy their company. It's a very fun time, and plus I see them every day at school, so it's great. And honestly, I'm very surprised that they haven't dumped my ass yet, because I feel like if any of you, because like a lot of my subscribers actually know me in real life. Like any of you out there who actually know me in real life, you'll know that I am bloody unbearable to be around for long periods of time. Ah, my neck. But I do have to thank them for I have to thank them for a lot of things, because they have made me overall a much better person. They actually introduced me to this game. So I wouldn't be here today having this discussion without them. Like, They introduced me to like new genres of music. They introduced me to new games. They introduced me to Poppy's Playtime. I hate them for that because I heard of Poppy's Playtime like a little while ago. We're going off topic here, but who cares? We go like I heard of Poppy's Playtime like on like Markiplier and Dan TDM's channel, and they said, "Oh, scariest game ever," and so I thought, no, thank you, not for me, not watching it. But yesterday, I was around their house. I was playing Borderlands with their brother, and they were just sat at their desk playing Poppy's Playtime, and I was just like, why would you spend money on this game, and why would you play it? Because it's absolutely crap yourself terrifying. And I don't know why anyone would want to purposely scare themselves like that. Like, I know I watch like some horror movies in that. I watch something that like isn't too scary. I make sure I limit the amount of the scare factor of it. Anyways, rant about a completely different thing. The point is, I'm bad at relationships with everyone. I'm bad at friendships because I feel like I'm a terrible friend. Because if someone comes up to me and just like tells me something sad that's happened in their life, I will inevitably try and make a joke about it, or just, it's like, if someone says something sad that's obviously very saddening for them, then what am I meant to say other than, oh, that's sad? Like, what am I meant to say? Because I haven't gone through that thing. I have no idea the pain that they're in. So, what am I meant to say in response? Don't need types times. But yeah, and again with the jokes, I like very dark humor. I like very dark. Like, no joke is too far in my opinion because it's a joke. Because like with some people, such as like some of my closer friends, and like my partner and that, I will say dark jokes and they won't get like mad or offended or anything, even if it like affects them personally. Because they know I'm just joking. Because I don't really have much of a filter. I have some. Because if I know a joke is gonna make them like extremely uncomfortable or something like that, I will give them a warning. And if they insist that I say it, then oh, what choice do I have really? Because yeah. Because yeah, when again back to whenever I'm hanging out at my I've forgotten how to talk. When I'm hanging out at their house, you know who I'm talking about, and we're just like having a chat and stuff, I will make extremely weird and probably offensive jokes that actually I find them funny. They just give me this look, just as if, why are you alive? Just why are you here? Why are you saying these things? Please shut up before I beat you in the head. Which I'm honestly surprised they haven't yet. But anyways. And now, family relationships. My opinion on family relationships. I think they're good. What an opinion there. I think they're decent. I think family is a very good thing because also the stereotype of dads leaving, really. Because like my dad didn't leave per se. He left the town. He went back up because my dad is from Yorkshire. I've got some northern blood in me. But and my mum is from down here, near like oh, what's it called? I forgot. She's from like Meppershall, near that. You people have no idea where that is, probably. Like Meppershall and Hitchin and that. And so I've got some variety of English blood in me. I think I'm official, like fully my family dates back like white British for generations. But yeah, so my dad was down here. He was the manager of a pub. I have no idea what it's called. They've demolished it now. It's very sad because I wanted to go there and pay homage. David Beckham came in there once and he signed a football shirt when I was like, what, 1, 2? That was very fun. I don't remember it, of course, but you know. Anyways, and so yeah, my dad was the manager of a pub. My mom was the manager of the same pub. That's how they met. And it was great. But I'm not going to get into too much detail, but they never married. So I was a bastard child, and I'm allowed to say that because it's in the other context. But I was an official bastard child. So it didn't take too long. It didn't take too long when my mother wanted to, you know, end things with my father for reasons that I won't go into detail on now. So we moved out of the upstairs of the pub where we lived, and we moved back to my mum's parents' house. And my dad moved back up to Yorkshire and found like a new person, like he got himself a new girlfriend. He married. He's got a wife now. Technically my stepmom, but I think I've only ever met her once, so does not count. So yeah, that's like kind of my family situation. I've got a fairly large family. Not a lot of them have died, to be fair. It's like I think the only people I know of that have died in my family, apart from like, you know, great grandparents who were around during the First World War, I think my great uncle died of COVID. Actually, I think my only family member that's died of COVID. Another one of my great uncles died before I was born due to lung cancer because he was a heavy smoker. Like, this is a fun conversation, isn't it? And my great grandparents died, I think, just because of old age. They were fairly successive. They died about 1 year apart. They now share a grave in the family. They now share a grave at the local church up in Leopardshire, which is fun. We go visit there every so often, just pay our respects, put some new flowers, maybe a couple of ornaments. I know it's a good time. They were nice people. I still have photos of like me spending time with them, but I was like 6, like when I was going around there, so I wasn't really too aware of what was, you know, happening. So I didn't really have the opportunity to appreciate them being there when they were here. And now they're gone. I wish I could just talk to them again, you know. I feel like it would be fun to catch up with them. Let's see how they've been doing. You know, being dead and all. I wonder what it's like. I mean, to be fair, being dead seems like it would solve a lot of your problems. It would solve all of your problems, to be fair. It would create a lot of problems for other people, but, you know, especially whoever was near you when you died. But, you know, yeah. I didn't really know my great uncle too well. He died from COVID. I didn't know any of them. Well, considering one died before I was born. But yeah. And so after my great grandparents died, I just realized I had to start appreciating the people that are in my life, like right now, before they're gone. And what have I done with that revelation? I've done nothing with it. I'm still the exact same. In fact, I'm worse. I'm more antisocial than I was then, because I don't speak so much to my family. Whenever I go visit, like, my uncle, my aunt, my cousins and that, I sit with my headphones on, watching like Netflix and that. I don't really speak to them. I don't spend much time with them. Me and my uncle have a chat about Minecraft usually, because he's a big Minecraft fan. But yeah, and like my grandparents, I don't really speak to them too much. We have a conversation every now and then, but not much. I'm gonna try and spend some more time. This video has helped me realize that I need to spend more time with the people I love while they're still here, instead of wishing that I had when they're gone. Lesson learned, guys. Appreciate what you have now, you don't appreciate what you have till you've lost it. So yeah. Anyways, on this upbeat note, I will end the video here by buying the worlds. Are you joking? Hold on. Like one rock plot. There we go, that's enough. But yeah, long story short, I'm absolutely terrible at relationships no matter which one they are. I am destined to be alone forever, I know it. I'll see you in a bit. Remember what I've said. See you in the next one. Goodbye.